Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Venompool Build-A-Figure Waves Ghost Spider / Venomized Ghost Spider / Gwenom. And before I begin, I'd just like to say I don't care about this figure. It came with Venompool's torso. That's why I wanted it, that's why I needed it. And let's get straight into it, guys. At the top we've got a spot varnish Venomized Spider-Man logo, Build-A-Figure Venompool logo, 4+ without any warnings. That's new. There's no warning over here, so that's new. Then it says Spider-Man Maximum Venom. In the Miles Morales review, I went over that storyline in like a minute. Ghost Spider, black Hasbro symbol. Then on the side, we get a nice side art, which looks really cool. I love her facial expression. One thing on the side art that is not present on the figure is that the teeth are painted, so that's slightly annoying, but nice side art. Obviously you can see here that is actually the Gwen Stacy arm, so I could do that. I could put the into Spider-Verse Gwen Stacy, but I'm not going to do that because I might damage figures, so there's no point. But yes, very nice side art is basically what I'm trying to say to you. Marvel Legends series logo, Ghost Spider. The read up reads: when the Venom symbiote attaches to Gwen Stacy, she gains extreme new powers as Ghost Spider or Venomized Ghost Spider. Then we get a nice product shot of the figure, Build-A-Figure Venompool logo again, Venompool diagram, and all the other figures from the wave. Now, first of all, I'd like to say this figure looks okay. I am noticing over on the hood, the gums, or whatever they're supposed to be gums, they're a bit sloppy painted. Other than that, it looks really good. Nice colouring. The Venompool torso looks really good, as well as the swords. And generally, I think that this figure has a lot of potential. No accessories, which is annoying. But again, do we need any accessories with this thing? No. So let's move straight on to her head sculpt after we have a look at her. So far, I'm looking at this figure and I'm thinking, okay, if I had had this figure in hand before, I would actually care about this figure, because so far this figure is looking and is pretty good. The Venompool torso is looking really good. Feels different to other Marvel Legends, but still looks really good. And then obviously you have his weapons holster with his big ass swords. You just put them in. And let's wait until the Venompool review to get into closer detail on these things. Looking at this head sculpt, it looks pretty clean, mostly. The eyes looks really good, much different to the Miles Morales' eyes, who are terrible. The paint is the same throughout the rest of the figure. The hood looks good, other than a bit of the red/pink paint going onto the white paint. That is slightly annoying. I do like the blue though, it looks really nice. It does look like she's wearing like a symbioted, like a venomized bag on her head. But you know, you get that with all the figures. You got that with Prowler. So yeah, most of the figures look like they're wearing a bag because they need to have this bit in. But generally a really nice head. Paint job on this figure is also really good. And let's start it off with the tongue. This tongue looks really good. No bendy wire, so definitely not articulated. Some of the teeth are painted, that's more in the hood like there. All the rest of the teeth are just sculpted on there. Nice sculpt, and it does get in the way of the figure slightly, but it does look really, really cool. Looking at the arms, they look really good. I am noticing a bit of smudging going on over here. Other than that, this arm is pretty clean. I like these sculpted spikes there. They look good. The second arm, or the other arm, is looking good as well. I am noticing a bit of white paint there, which is slightly annoying. The jacket looks really good as well. I like it. I think it is removable, but I'm not going to remove it. The white paint on it is really, really good. The back of it looks really good as well. I'm more getting an anti-hero vibe than this, rather than a Venomized. I think that it would make a really cool storyline if Venomized Ghost Spider becomes like an anti-hero. He goes around like beating up bad guys, but in an anti-hero-esque way. That I think would be really sick. Anyways, Looking at the back of the figure, looks really good. And the feet are really cool as well. Just if I compare the feet to the Ghost Spider, regular Ghost Spider, there are the feet from the Venomized and they're from the Ghost Spider. So they are pretty similar. Other than a bit of smudging, it's a really, really good paint job and good sculpt work. There is no head articulation on this figure other than a 180 swivel. Arms move out that far, in that far, up that far. We get a swivel over here, single jointed elbows, and a hinge on this hand. There is just a tiny amount of ab crunch forward and a tiny amount of ab crunch back. Bicep swivel, legs kick forward that far, they go back that far. We get a swivel here, legs move out that far, in that far, double jointed knees. We get calf rotation, ankles move down that far, up that far, and she has a tiny weeny bit of ankle pivot. Here is Venomized Ghost Spider next to her regular Into the Spider-Verse counterpart. These two scale pretty well together and would be a definitely really good display option. This figure's paint job, other than a bit of pink going onto the white on the head sculpt and a bit of smudging on the left arm, is really good. That's a really, really good thing about this figure. But a really, really bad thing about this figure is its articulation. Yes, the ankles move up and down. That's really good. First of all, no ankle pivot. Well, a tiny bit of ankle pivot. There's literally no head articulation. There's literally no ab crunch forward or back. The swivels are very stiff. The articulation on this figure is absolutely terrible. And that is why it makes this figure also go down to a 4 out of 10. Again, like I said with the Miles Morales, the articulation is mostly good. The paint job was what let it down. The fact that this figure doesn't come with any accessories also puts it down, and generally it's just not a great figure. I don't really recommend it unless if you really want a cool display option. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the Venompool review. Hi guys. Oh, no. Don't hi guys, I need to go to the toilet now. Oh no.